Hi guys, how are you doing? So today, as you can see, I've already done my base makeup because I want to talk to you a bit about my eyebrows. I wish I could do the thing where you raise, am I doing it? No, where you raise just one eyebrow, but I can't do it. I think Bear can do it, which is weird. I haven't really tended to my brows much, really, since I went on maternity leave with Bo, and that was, what, 18 months ago, 15 months ago, and I just kind of lost my way over the last year or so, and I was finding the heads of my brows in particular really challenging. I was finding that I wasn't quite getting the shape right with just tweezing myself, so I moaned a bit, like saying, oh, this is really annoying, like, I just need to get my brow sorted. And the girls at the BBBLONDON got in touch and said, Hannah, we'd love for you to come and try our services, so you can kind of find your way again. My hair is flopping in front of my face. So I did, and they really kind of gifted me a brow threading, tinting, lash lift and lash tint, and my goodness, I'm thrilled. I think I've got some mad statistics for you, so let me share them with you. So 14% of women in the UK do their brows every day. I assumed that would be much higher, but apparently 51% of women never wear brow makeup ever. Okay, so let's talk about makeup now. So I really love the BBBLONDON pomade. So this is the one it's called Indian Chocolate. And I use it with, let me show you, this is the Brow Sculpt brush from BBBLONDON, which, can I just say, is, you can put a lid on it. How good is that? So it doesn't get messed up in your makeup bag. I will also say their spoolie, which is of course like a mascara wand for brushing and grooming brows, is also, yes, retractable. So it has a lid, not retractable, it has a lid. And this I am so thankful for, because I've got a few spoolie brushes, but they're not protected, and then what happens is, in your makeup bag and kind of roundabout, they kind of gather like dust and fluff and become really congested, and it's kind of gross. So I'm so pleased that Blink have one that you can just put a lid on, so that's fab. And that's what I do always before I start any brow grooming. But let me show you the pomade, because I'm absolutely loving it. I love it because, and I've said this on Instagram, it seems to me to be slightly sheerer than other pomades that I've used before, and the beauty of that is it doesn't look too heavy. I'm thinking out loud, I think I'm going to do my brows differently, just so I can show you like maximum product. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay, so I'm just grooming my brow. I do like to brush them up, then I get just a bit of the Indian chocolate on the brush, but as you can see, I then press it into the lid, and this kind of takes off any excess product, so I don't have too much. And then I just start drawing it through my brows. I start at the head of my brow, just because this is the area that is most sparse. And already, just by filling in, can you see the front of my brow there? It's already looking way more uniform with the rest of my brow. What I won't do is too much of this, because what the look I like is still very much a natural brow. I really, on me, don't suit the completely block filled in brow. So I love that with this pomade I can draw hair-like strokes and just shade the skin a touch behind the actual hairs. Look at that not least for impact, but did you see how speedy that was? It's great, it just took me, what, 30 seconds to a minute. Now to set that in place, I can use the Brow Styling Gel. I do love the brow gel. This is in the colour Chai. There are numerous shades. However, what I don't want to do is use one too dark because the pomade has already deepened the tone of my brow slightly. So I'm using the Chai, which is similar to the colour of my actual hairs, just as a final step, just to hold the brows in place. So on the other brow, let me show you, and if you've seen my Instagram, you'll have seen me using these, two of the more pencil-based products that I'm loving. So this is the Ultra Slim Brow Definer. This is in Chai. This is incredible for drawing in those hair-like strokes. And this is the Ultimate Arch Definer, also in Chai. This has a really interesting brush on the end because it's not like a spoolie. If anything, it's a bit like those artist contouring brushes, but what I find is when I brush the brow colour through with that, it really does soften and diffuse the pigment in a way that sometimes a spoolie can be a bit hard, and a spoolie can almost, I've had it, I don't know if you've done that thing where you've drawn a spoolie through and you've kind of had the spoolie in contact with your skin and then you found you've kind of drawn stripes. Just me? But I find this is great more for kind of like the body of the brow, and then the Ultra Slim for the gaps. Let me show you. So I'm just going to take the Ultra Slim Brow Definer. This is Chai. So I'm just drawing my brow hairs at the head here grow up. So I'm just doing lots of fine strokes up to add weight to the brow. Then on this brow, actually it's the top of my brow that's slightly kind of less dense or more sparse. So from the top of the brow, again I'm just filling in, following the direction of the growth of the hair, and these ones grow down. Great. And now, once I've done that slightly more precision work, I'm going to take the Ultimate Arch Definer and then just go through the areas that are that little bit more dense, and just, I suppose this one being a bit thicker does the jobs kind of more quickly of just adding shade behind the hairs. So my brows look a bit more dense. So taking the brush, I'm just going to very softly go through my brows to just take away any hard edges. It's always at this point I like to kind of step back and look in the mirror and just double check that the brows are looking even. They are sisters, not twins, so they don't have to be identical, but I can see from a distance here that I just need a touch more colour at the head there. So to finish that brow, I'm going to go back in with some of the Brow Styling Gel. Again, this is the colour Chai, to set and hold them in place for the... Blink Brow by London also do eye products. Who knew? You all know I absolutely love a long wear cream shadow stick. Well, they got them. I'm going to use the one today in the colour Moonstone. And so, as you know, I absolutely adore these because they are so quick and easy to use and so long wearing. I just blend them with my finger. So I'm just going to take some of that shade all along my lower lid, just for a really subtle, everyday eye look. And then, the joy of the ring finger, I love to just blend over the lid for super simple day eyes. I'll do just a little under my lash line as well. line my eyes, I'm going to use the Smoky Cajal eyeliner. I probably should have sharpened that, shouldn't I? Ooh! And this is the colour Dark Brown. I've used this quite a few times on my Instagram page at Hannah Martin Makeup, and you all loved it. So I just wanted to show you again here. So you can see I'm just looking down into my mirror so my eyes are open and still. I'm just taking the kajal or kajal right into the base of my lash line. Now, because it's so soft, it blends like a dream. So with a Morphe 421 brush, I'm just going to buff the edge of that slightly for quick and simple daytime smoky. Isn't that lovely? Now, on my Instagram I winged it out. I know that was my last YouTube video. I winged it out, but I think just for today, for classic day makeup, there's something so lovely about like just a lovely dark brown smudgy liner. So just a little bit of the iconic lash mascara from BBBLONDON and I'm done. This wand is really good at catching, you know, those little hairs in the inner corner. There we go. Let me zoom in a sec so you can see my eyes. Nice, huh? Oh, zoom out, see the rest of my messy room. So, one last step before I go. That is the BBBLONDON Rosewater Mist. Ah, so divine. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen all of this already, but such a delicious final step to makeup. It just rehydrates that surface layer of the skin, and there is something so wonderful about the soft rose aromatics. It's just great. I'm so thrilled to have discovered this. Who knew? Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Loads of love. Bye.